Let me just go to Emily, because there is some breaking news. Sky News Arabia is reporting a huge explosion in the Lebanese capital of Beirut. Now, if that is a retaliatory strike by Israel against the, as they see it, Hezbollah rocket attack that killed 12 Druze and Israeli children, what is your reaction to that? And how concerned should we all be that if this is an Israeli strike at the heart of Beirut, that this is now a dramatic escalation in what is going on in the Middle East?
Well, if it is Israel, that definitely is a major escalation, and we'll have to follow that closely and see what happened. But I do have to say that the fact that Beirut is even involved in the first place is a part of the problem. Nobody's speaking about Lebanon's involvement and Lebanon's role. Lebanon's a sovereign country. You know, it doesn't have the same excuses that some of these Palestinian factions have, and Lebanon does bear responsibility for that. And unfortunately, it's being occupied, for lack of a better term, by the Islamic Republic of Iran. But that doesn't change the fact that that country does bear responsibility. Not only that, the United Nations bears responsibility. It was the UN that's supposed to keep Hezbollah in line, according to UN Resolution 1701, and has failed to for many, many years, as Hezbollah has used that southern border to build up what they've built up along with the Islamic Republic. Now, I also want to just correct one small thing, and that is that if that is Israel, it's not in retaliation for a strike that killed the 12 children. It would be in response to the over 6,000 projectiles that have been fired at Israeli civilian areas on that northern border. Now, remember, a lot of these people, tens of thousands of Israelis, have been evacuated from their homes for 10 months and counting. This is not a sustainable reality. Israel does have an obligation legally under international law to respond, to push back Hezbollah, and that's what needs to happen. And the best thing to save lives on both sides is that international actors intervene and pressure both sides, especially Hezbollah, to retreat and to stop firing at Israel. Israel didn't start this war with Hezbollah. We don't want one with them. We don't want one with the Islamic Republic. But we do have to protect our citizens. And I also want to add one more thing I wanted to say earlier to Omar, and that is that he mentioned how there's no justice, no peace, when all these things have happened, a lot of propaganda buzzwords about what happened with Palestinians, in addition to what Mustafa told us as well. If you're talking about no justice, no peace, that's the exact same logic that someone, not me because I condemned it, but that someone could use to justify the egregious acts alleged at this point, but egregious acts committed against Palestinian prisoners. The fact that they are still holding hostage 100 people. This is outrageous. Not
Emily,
only that,
I want to
we know
get
there's been sexual violence against them too.
Okay.